Welcome back to Foxhawk Primitive. We're here for the second day of Blade Show, Saturday. It is crazy busy, and right now I'm standing at the Tops booth. And Leo, what do we got new for this year?
New, let's start off with the Puma Tactical. This is Johnny's size design. Is everybody familiar? We started with the 1, which was a thin handle. Then we brought the 2 with the thicker handle. The 3, it's a tan blade, no sharpened edge, no serrations, and it's a green canvas. Micarta with a Rocky Mountain tread. It's a real unique style. So people wanted something that they can use out in the bush, and this is something that Johnny came out with.
I've heard talk about this knife, that it was designed primarily as a fighting knife, and like Leo just said, the back swedge has a false edge now and not a real edge, and that was there for fighting purposes. And of course he mentioned that the serrations are gone, so I see that as an improvement for a woods blade. And I'm liking the fact that this has an exposed tang and its rounded edges and stuff. That's very comfortable. I'm starting to appreciate an exposed tang more and more. It's more comfortable than you would think. And Leo, is it available in a sharpened back edge?
You can. That's the reason we left this it's at about 20 thousandths thickness to be able to put on edge if you did want to.
Okay. All right. Good deal. What else we got?
The C3. The C3. It's a 440C stainless steel. It comes from a style we had called the Desert Hawk. It was a narrower blade, shorter, and it was a 1095. People liked it, but they wanted a little bit more blade to it.
Yeah.
So the beginning of this year, January, we came out with this style. We had some at the other shop, but this is the one we're going to go with. There's 3 styles we have. This is the one people decided they like.
You were thrown out in the wild.
And guys are asking for stainless more and more.
They are.
I've found. And this knife, it's pretty thick, but being the stainless, it feels lighter than 1095 is going to be. And of course, rust is going to be a minimal problem as opposed.
This is a collaboration we're doing with Hazen Knives. They gave me a design they had. I played around with it a little bit, made a couple changes, added an extra hole, the choil, just playing around with it a tiny bit. We're pretty close to what the model they have as well. It's going to be a collaboration.
He's the reason I started.
You see it right there, this Mark Hazen Proto, this prototype. And I know how everybody loves to see prototypes.
But I'm just saying,
But this knife, you can tell what it is. This is a fighting knife. And it looks well thought out. It's got the false edge here. It's going to help with penetration tremendously. That almost looks sharp as is. It's got a real nice low profile thumb ramp, and that is a real good thing for changing grips fast. And of course it's got the choil for added control. But that handle is really nice and comfortable. There's no pommel, so it's not going to get in your way when you're changing grips. It's going to flip real nice and easy, and that's what you're looking for in a fighting knife.
This is Joshua Flanagan. This is a new one we just finished, seriously coming out the door. He submitted this maybe 3 months ago. He submitted this drawing, and we just finished it walking out of the shop, coming to the show. So this is a brand new, first time ever seen. This is the first time Josh has seen it here at the show.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go, guys, right there. I don't know if anybody's come by and got this on film, but this is brand new. It's just introduced, just finished. And this thing looks like a fantastic self-defense knife. That's the first thing that's coming to my mind. And the fit and finish on it is fantastic. It's everything you would come to expect from Tops. It has a very nice, very comfortable, small hand, small grip. But if you got larger hands, it's going to seat into your palm right in this area here really well with this ring. And of course, you've got the ring for pinky tuck, for however you want to use it. And this grind is very high. But of course, it's got a good spine still. It's a high saber, and it looks really strong. I would imagine this knife will take some abuse, but it's really pointy too, so it's going to stick real good.
This is a battle axe. Again, out the door. The guys are waiting in the car while I finish polishing it up to come to the show. Brand new. This is going to be something new for us. This is the first full-time axe that we do. We usually have the 2-piece or the head that we slide down into the chromoly tubing. But, you know, this is something new for us.
And this is something I appreciate right off the bat from looking at it before I even touch it. I'm getting real sick and tired of seeing the tactical tomahawk, and these things are about as blunt as a dull axe. This thing, just looking at it, it's got a knife edge on it. That's what I want in a tomahawk. And I mean, I want to be able to choke up on it, and I want to be able to use it as a knife if I have to. If I'm fighting with this, any way I slash, it's going to cut instead of just bludgeon. And that's what I don't want to break bones, I want to break flesh. So this is a step in the right direction as far as I'm concerned, and very impressive. However, it's a bit on the weighty side, but you're going to want that momentum.
It's a 5/16 thick steel.
This thing, well, I mean, we have some machining in here for structural integrity, but it's also going to cut down on weight. But I mean, if you're looking for something, know that this has got some weight to it, and be prepared to swing the weight.